Do you still remember the episode on that Branzino girl?
Yeah. The girl that tripped out because they didn't serve her branzino, and she ditched the dude on a date, and that was really weird.
That was crazy. You guys can go check it out. But yeah, so today's video is more in line with that. Okay, not exactly, but it's more something similar to that.
Okay.
And yeah, so let's get into it, guys.
Lalela, let me help you. Some of you will wake up one day and realize ukuthi you threw away a relationship over a TikTok video ya 3 minutes. A whole entire marriage, you threw it in the dustbin just because of a 3 minutes TikTok video. Lalela, whatever content you come across, do a research on that topic. Don't believe me from face value from here on TikTok. Go do your research. If you come across a preaching pastor here on TikTok, trust me, Nana, go do your own research eBhayibhelini. Pray. Investigate imibhalo. Don't say, Creflo Dollar once said, therefore I believe. It does not matter even if it comes from the highest office of bishop.
Okay. What do you think? I've got two questions.
All right.
Do you think we've ever made content that was misleading?
I don't know. Honestly, every single time I watched our content,
He's saying yes.
the cameraman's nodding his head. You need to point out which one it was, because
Okay.
according to from where I'm sitting, our content didn't mislead anyone. I wasn't misled by it, so I don't know. If you were misled by it, I don't know. I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time, because it is what it is.
Okay. Interesting. But what's your take on her point of view, bro? Do you think people are so gullible, though?
I think it's just the influence that these platforms have, TikTok being one. Obviously, There's a lot more. But you know what? I just think the gullibility stems from the need for us to identify with a cause. We don't want to stand out or just be the odd one out whenever a new cause is presented.
Okay.
Hence the willingness to quickly jump on a trend and give your 2 cents to something that you don't really know much about, or be swayed by content or any kind of thing that basically is preaching a message.
It's like the whole drizzle thing. You remember it?
It is.
Is it the same with the bear thing?
You know what? Exactly. Because now a lot of people couldn't relate with the bear versus man bear question, right? Man versus bear in the woods.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, my answer was always I'd always pick man, bear, pig. There's a character called man, bear, pig.
Okay.
I mean, would you rather pick a man or a bear? I'd go with man, bear, pig. But
How is
anyway,
that character?
he's scary. He's just.
Bro, how would you choose a character?
I don't know if I'm gonna get killed.
He's from what?
From South Park. If I'm gonna get killed
shit.
by something, I'll get killed by man, bear, pig instead.
Damn, bro. I said I what did I say? Did I say man? No, I never gave my response.
I think you said bear because you don't trust homies out here.
Oh yeah, no, I said bear. Yeah, I said because I don't trust niggas.
Yeah, no, but again, it's just secondhand feelings, if you want to call it that. You want to relate because there's so much noise around it that it's built up a following. It's become cultish in a way, and since you feel like you don't want to be left out, you want to ride this wave, so then cool, you just jump on it.
Okay, but don't you think people have different personas from the one that normally have on the webs, bro?
You know what? Yeah, bro, dude, I think for the vast majority, yes.
Yeah.
The keyboard warriors are not as patronizing in real life.
I don't
I'd love
think
to
so.
believe that.
Yeah.
Even the media personalities, we have bumped into some media personalities in real life, and not at all. You can't just be you're not expecting them to be in character the entire time. Believe it or not, guys, even we're not, as hyped in real life. We were pretty chilled guys. I mean,
no. He's speaking for himself right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm speaking for myself. I actually, I needed to tell somebody that, like, somebody approached me the one time on some, yo, I saw you on TikTok. Yeah. And then I quickly had to be like, yeah, no, that was great. And then they quickly wanted to start a debate. And I was like, no. Like, I do that online, right? Like, I
don't do that in real life.
Yeah, in real life, I have things to do. I gotta go somewhere now. Like, we can't have this impromptu table talk session minus the cameras. Like that, I don't just randomly start debating people.
That's gonna break out into a beating, bro. You catch a whole beating during the day, bro.
Bro, there was the one time. Remember those homies at Spa I told you about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were like shouting at each other from across the road. Like after that, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do this again. Like this is not gonna happen again.
Bible argument with pastors.
Yeah. 2 pastors.
Yeah, well, I feel for you, bro. I personally, I'm glad I've not bumped into people like that. So far, not saying that it's bad. I mean,
not at all.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't have the energy to do it in person.
You don't have the capacity to do
it. I do not have the capacity. I do not have the capacity.
Inside joke.
Yeah, it's an inside joke. It's like the going back and forth on the internet, just in the comment section, bro. I don't even have the energy.
For me, it really does depend. If somebody's got such a good argumentative point, I'll want to give it some thoughts and maybe respond. But in most cases, I mean, it's nice. We really do appreciate the comments. Please keep them coming.
I do, but when it's secular, it's a secular fallacy, then I personally won't engage. I won't engage with it. I mean, I'll give you my response and my perspective, but if you come back with ad hominems in one way or another, then, bro, imagine you give someone an argument back. You're like, yeah, no, the sky is blue. Then he says, no, but why is the pink tree green? It's like,
yeah, no.
Bro,
exactly.
What the heck, bro?
It just kills the argument flat, bro. Like, it's heartbreaking.
All of a sudden, they start taking shot at your person.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. So, yeah, as I would like to, like, separate, I think people online, in as much as the comment, you guys can, I mean, you guys are there, but I think that's separate from them. I think maybe online allows people to be free with their thoughts and expressions, which in real life they would not. I'm just saying. I think, but that's for a few people. I think the majority are like that in person.
Argumentative in nature in person.
Very much. I think so. That's my perspective. I think a lot of people are gullible like that. That they'll start practicing what they hear online.
You know what? I've seen it so much that it kind of adds weight to your point, bro. I've seen that trends start becoming real life, right? Whereby art imitates life, right? So you'd see a trend online and it's like, it's completely subjective.
Yeah.
And people just make it their objective truth, and it becomes ingrained in their character. They start thinking like that. They start talking like that.
They start talking like that.
Classic example, the whole manosphere content with Andrew Tate. You know how many gents were walking around
acting like Andrew Tate,
just like spitting Andrew Tate, just, you know, quoting him word for word, phrase for phrase. They started thinking like him, bro. Like, and I was just like, guys, you know, he's just a content creator, right? Like, maybe some of the things he says, even he doesn't believe in. He's a god.
He's a god for them.
Tate wasn't no god.
Did you see they started doing the...
What? They have a hand signal now.
Yeah. Andrew Tate has that.
He's got a hand gesture.
I forgot the sign. It's sort of like a method of calming people down.
Oh, okay. No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like different. Yeah,
different ways to position
people started copying that. Majority of them don't even know what that is all about. But yeah, so don't you think content creation? I think we're going a bit too far, but still, let's go a bit too far. Don't you think content creation is some form of modern day literature, bro?
Absolutely.
Because then that will explain the influence it has on our society overall.
Yes, it's a different iteration of literature.
Yeah.
We've seen how literature has evolved with times. You had your written literature, it became plays, then it might have evolved to music, movies, etc. Content creation is just a another iteration of that.
Yeah.
And the term is so broad that it kind of like encompasses all these other things we've spoken about, right? Because like writing books is content creation.
It is content
You know what I'm
creation.
saying?
It's not just limited to like a 1 minute video clip on TikTok. No.
Nah, not at all.
Writing poetry, that's content creation in itself.
Straight up.
So yeah, I do understand. I think she's speaking for the majority of people. I do believe personally, no offense, but I do believe the majority of people are that gullible.
Yeah, as for me, I'd want to use a different word to put it, or a different way of putting it. Gullible, kinda, but like
susceptible.
I think that's the word. They're susceptible to external stimuli and influences.
Yes.
That's why they would tend to gravitate towards something.
Yeah.
And obviously, saying that, we're not excused from that, right? Like
we
get influenced by a bunch of things as well.
Okay, that's true. That's true. But imagine, in a context, she was talking about relationships.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think it's the same for some people? It's like, some people don't have that source of like sound advice, so they go to like, They go to Instagram, then they're like, oh yeah, if she does not do this, then just know she's doing this.
That's lack of emotional maturity for me. Lack of maturity, period. You can't, it's not a one size fit all, especially when it comes to things like relationship.
That's what she was referring to. It's like majority of you have ruined your relationship just by a 3-minute video.
By a simple 3-minute video, and it changes your whole outlook, and then you start acting funny, and it kind of messes up the relationship.
It messes up everything.
Yeah, no, that's a lack of maturity. I can appreciate watching a rom-com, right?
Yeah.
And seeing like, okay, cool, these are what the simps in the rom-com do. Great. Okay, not every single person in a rom-com is a simp. I was just like, example, kind of. Okay. But then I would not be like, okay, I'm going to embody it upon myself to start acting that way, right? Or anything in general. Like, I'm going to listen to a song. I'm a big hip-hop fan, and now this hip-hop fan is encouraging selling narcos for some reason. I'm not going to be like, okay, cool, let me go sell some yayo now. No.
Okay, that's very interesting. No, but okay, let's not go into that, but still. No, but I get you. But then I do personally believe it depends on your maturity, bro.
Yeah, no.
It does entirely depends on your maturity.
100%.
Majority of people don't know where to tend to, bro. It's like, okay, cool, they try this, they try this, you know how many advisors there are on the internet?
Countless.
Talking about relationships, bro.
Anyone
just spills their beans there in regards to relationship and their perspectives, bro.
Look, perspective is great because it allows you to introspect and gauge a lot of different things.
Okay.
But at the same time, you must take it with a pinch of salt.
That's true. So, yeah, there we have it. I think for most people, again, I think it goes back to that. To just develop a philosophy for yourself, bro. I think that's it. I think that's what keeps dangers of falling into the trap of multiple advisors. Because a lot of people have multiple. You don't even know who you follow. You don't even know where this advice is from. So I think, just emotional maturity and a philosophy.
Like guiding principles. Not to say that they can't be backed up by content online, which they totally can, obviously.
It can. I'm actually thinking now because she mentioned something. Do you know I logged on TikTok yesterday? Remember the person that was trending, Enigma?
Yeah.
Do you know there are people who are like raising funds for him to buy a car, bro?
Oh, that's nice for him.
That's crazy. What do you mean, bro?
That's cool.
That's the most stupidest thing I've heard, bro.
But
simply because he mentioned that, oh no, I like to walk with my umbrella, and then like, so would you like to have a car? That's the latest video that came out. It's not even 2 days old. Then it's like, yeah, I don't mind a car, but yeah.
So
they started raising funds,
banded together to raise funds for Pastor Enigma. But it's nothing new. It's not even like a surprise, because how many religious influencers do we have? How many religious influencers have there been?
There we have Dexter going to jail with Diddy.
Who's Dexter now?
Don't you know who Dexter is?
Nah, bro. Who that?
Teddy Jakes, bro.
Oof. He's going to prison.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, shit. I'd be shocked, bro. T.D. Jakes is going to prison.
No, but he's somehow, was he not implicated?
He is. Well, allegedly. Allegedly, he might have been implicated with the whole Diddy thing.
Again, it just feeds into this. We just take too many advices, bro. Why? But then again, I just blame the noise on the internet, and also I blame people not having some form of discipline when it comes to consuming content, bro.
Yeah, I just say to each their own. Like, if you want to consume content and be led by it, hey, go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for me, you'll be doomed. Now they're buying that guy car. It's gonna be driving now.
Yeah, man. Like, look, it's good.
Gonna go create more chaos in society. It's gonna tell us more revelations.
Yeah. Enigma on wheels. Nice. I love it.
Hey, that's more drama.
No, but that's good for him. You know, that just means that he's gotten such a level of influence that people are willing to sponsor certain things for him.
But does it not speak to the level of like gullibility and susceptibility?
It speaks to the level of susceptibility a whole lot. People are not as free thinking as we think they are.
Yeah.
And you can influence people a lot easier than you think you can.
That's true.
That's very
true. That's very true. So, well, my 2 cents. Any last words?
My 2 cents and like 1 extra penny or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I think just looking at it from the outside, it's a question of picking your battles. Yeah, I just think that there's some things that you should pay attention to, other things you shouldn't.
Okay.
Especially on these platforms. Like, a lot of the times you don't have to engage with every single thing you come across. Like, you can just, there's the infinity scroll for a reason. I think that's like one of the cool things about it.
No, I think that's the most chaotic thing that ever happened.
The infinity scroll. Yeah, okay. It's a death spiral as well.
Exactly. Sucks you in and
before you know it, you consumed like Lord knows how much content you've consumed because of that. Yeah, but like, look, whatever works for you works for you. If you want to bypass the Enigma a car, go ahead. It's great for him that he's getting a new whip. I really wish you would get your boy a car. Like, I walked today, the sun just grilled me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If my message, our message touches your heart, do the right thing and hook us up with some wheels as well. He's shaking his head, but I'm saying,
okay,
I wouldn't mind if I got a free car.
He said he wouldn't mind. He wouldn't mind. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, leave us your thoughts below. We really appreciate it. What do you think? For me, I do agree with what the lady's saying. And yeah, you said your 2 cents?
Yep.
I guess we'll be seeing you on the next one. Ciao.